I welcome all of you once again to my class. I hope all are keeping fine. My name is Jewel and today I am going to take the continuation of lesson 1. I am dealing with Icsc syllabus Cordova publications. Please like, share and please subscribe to my channel if you like to hear my further chapters from this textbook. Now let's go to the lesson. Tick the correct options. Number 1. Mrs. Maylie and Rose were A. Waiting for the police to arrive. B. Having a grand party. C. Waiting for the doctor to arrive. D. Discussing an interesting book. Answer is Mrs. Maylie and Rose were waiting for the doctor to arrive. Number 2. Dr. Losburn asked for A. Some medicines. B. Some tea and pie. C. Some warm water and clean sheets. D. Some clean towels. Answer is some warm water and clean sheets. Number 3. Mrs. Maylie and Rose A. Were angry with Oliver. B. Felt sorry for Oliver. C. Decided to hand Oliver over to the police. D. Wanted to send Oliver to an orphanage. Answer is felt sorry for Oliver. Answer these questions. Number 1. Why were Mrs. Maylie and Rose astonished to see Oliver? Mrs. Maylie and Rose were astonished to see Oliver because they did not expect the thief to be a little boy. Number 2. What did Oliver tell the ladies about himself? Oliver told the ladies that the thieves wanted him to do all kinds of wrong things. They wanted him to rob their house and had left him wounded there. Number 3. How did the two ladies feel upon hearing Oliver's story? The two ladies were moved upon hearing the story of Oliver's unhappy life. They decided to protect Oliver. Number 4. How did the servants help in protecting Oliver when the police came for inquiry? When the police arrived, the servants did not mention that Oliver was with the thieves. Instead, they said that Oliver had wounded himself earlier while playing. Think and answer. Do you agree that Oliver found perfect happiness with Mrs. Maylie and Rose? Give reasons. Oliver found perfect happiness with Mrs. Maylie and Rose. They took wonderful care of him. They fed Oliver well and sent him to an old gentleman who taught him to read and write. Every night, Oliver would sleep peacefully in a clean bed in his own room. Now, play with words. Tick the synonyms of the words in capitals. Number 1. Innocent. A. Wise. B. Evil. C. Blameless. Answer is blameless. Innocent, blameless. Number 2. Intelligent. A. Clever. B. Nasty. C. Serious. Answer is intelligent is clever. Number 3. Strength. A. Pride. B. Might. C. Height. Strength is might. Number 4. Pleased. A. Warm. B. Weak. C. Glad. Pleased, glad. Number 5. Risk. A. Plan. B. Journey. C. Danger. Risk, danger. 6th one. Rage. A. Price. B. Rush. C. Anger. Rage, anger. Next is read this sentence. The ladies stared at Oliver in surprise. Dr. Losburn spoke in a whisper. The word stared shows a way of looking and whisper refers to a way of speaking. So the word stare Stare means it shows the way of looking, how you look. The way of looking is called stare. It shows the way of looking, while whisper shows the way of speaking, how you speak. Whisper, it shows the way of speaking. Now, read the list of words and circle those that shows the way of looking and speaking. Now, two columns have been given, look and speak. Question is to list the words that show the ways of looking and speaking. Look. Which are the words that comes under look? Glance means look. Gaze, look. Peek, look. Glimpse comes under look. View, look. Watch, all this comes under look. Which is the words that refer to the way of speaking? Announce, that means to speak. Then scream, speak. Murmur, speak. Narrate, speak. Mumble, speak. Utter. These are the words that refers to the way of speaking. Now, spelling. Certain words can be shortened. Shorten means can be made short. Words can be shortened. Certain words can be shortened. An apostrophe is used in the place of the dropped letter. So, in the place of the dropped letter, when an apostrophe is used in the place of the dropped letter or letters. These shortened words are called contractions, and these shortened words are called contractions. Auntie, don't let them send the boy to prison. I hope he is not in danger. So, in the sentence, the words don't and is. You can see in the sentence, the word don't and is are contractions of don't is the contracted word of do not, and is the contracted word of is. So, the short form of is his, and the short form of don't is don apostrophe t. Now, spelling tips. Contractions with not. Write the words together. The word not should be written together. Not. Delete O in the not. So, when you delete the O in the not and put an apostrophe. So, that is how you write in the contraction word of the word not. Can't does not follow this rule because can't is equal to cannot. See, but in the word cannot doesn't follow this rule. It doesn't follow this rule. Can't does not follow this rule because can't is equals to cannot. Contractions with will. Next is the contraction with the will. Write the word together. Write the word will together. Delete the wi in will. So, when you delete the wi, you will get and put an apostrophe in will and put an apostrophe, you will get the contracted word of the word will. Now, contractions with have. Have. How will you shorten the word have? Write the word together. You have to write have. Delete the ha. From have you have to delete the word, the letter ha in have and put an apostrophe. That is the contracted word of have. Next is to complete the table below with correct contractions of the words. Some words are given. You have to complete the table with correct contractions. Did not. Did not. How will you contract this word? How will you make it short? Didn't. You cut out the O from the word and it becomes didn't. By after N you have to put apostrophe and T. Didn't. Does not. How will you contract this word? Doesn't. Just delete the word letter O from that word. It becomes doesn't. Then has not. How will you contract the word has not? You have to delete the letter O from not and write hasn't. After N you have to put apostrophe T. Then have not. How will you contract the word have not? Becomes haven't. That is delete the O and write HAVEN apostrophe T. Haven't. Is not. How will you make it short? ISN apostrophe T. Isn't. Then next one is I will. How will you contract the word? I will. You will delete off the WI and it will become I'll. Then you will. It will become you will. They will. It will become they'll. Apostrophe and ILL. I have. It will become I and VE. They have. They and apostrophe VE. Now, next is grammar fun. A sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. A sentence must always have a verb. There are 4 types of sentence. A sentence that tells us something is a statement. A sentence which tells us something. Oliver slept peacefully in a clean bed. It is a sentence that tells us something. It is called a statement. Then a sentence that asks something. A sentence that asks something is a question. Have you seen the thief? It asks something. A sentence that gives us a command or makes a request is an imperative sentence. So what is an imperative sentence? A sentence that gives a command or makes a request. Don't wake him up. Example, don't wake him up. Then a sentence that expresses a sudden or strong feeling is an exclamatory sentence. A sentence that expresses a sudden or strong feeling is an exclamatory sentence. Example, why he is a mere child. Always keep in mind, exclamatory sentence will have an exclamation mark at the end. Now, read these sentences and circle the correct options within the brackets. Oliver went to an old gentleman to learn to read and write. So what type of sentence is it? Imperative or statement? Statement. Answer is statement. Second one, where will the 2018 FIFA World Cup be held? It is question mark, so question. Number 3, the 2020 Summer Olympics will be held in Tokyo. It is statement. The fourth one, don't run down the stairs. It is imperative sentence. Gives us a command or a request. Then, what a brave little girl she is got an exclamation mark. So, exclamatory sentence. Now, next is, to complete these sentences in your own words using question mark, full stop or exclamation mark, write S for statement, Q for question, E for exclamatory and I for imperative in the brackets. Now, has the dog. How will you complete the sentence? Has the dog eaten anything today? So it is, you have to put question mark because you are asking question. So Q, question. Now second one, Sarayu wants to take a ride on the ferry. It is a statement. Then, do not talk loudly in the assembly. That is imperative sentence. Do not talk loudly in the assembly. It is imperative. Are you sure you don't want an ice cream? Question. Then, how pretty these flowers are! Exclamation mark. So, exclamatory sentence. Then, read this sentence. Ho, the poor thing. The word ho and certain other words such as alas and indeed are called interjunctions. They express sadness, fear, joy, or a sudden strong feeling. An exclamation mark is used after an interjunction. After interjunction, an exclamation mark will be used after interjunction. These are all interjunctions like bravo, alas, ho, hooray, hush. Bravo. What is the match? What is the question? Match these interjunctions with the words they express, with what they express. Bravo means what? Appreciation. Means appreciation. Then alas. Alas means grief. Ho, surprise. Hooray. Hooray is joy. Hush, silence. Next one is listening and speaking. Your teacher will read out the names of some authors and their words. Listen carefully and match the columns. So, some authors, the names of some authors and their works have been given. You have to match it with the correct columns. Okay. With the correct order. First one, Swami and Friends. That is R.K. Narayan. Pride and Prejudice. Jane Austen wrote Pride and the author is Jane Austen. Then Oliver Twist. That is Charles Dickens. Alice Adventures in Wonderland is Lewis Carroll. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Author is Mark Twain. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. That is Frank Baum. Next is writing. A thank you note is a short informal note to thank someone for a treat or gift or to express appreciation for a favor or any kindness done to you. So what is a thank you note? A thank you note means a short informal note that you write to thank someone for a treat or a gift that you received or to express appreciation for a favor or any kindness done to you. Now, your friend had gone on a vacation and has brought a gift back for you which you really like. So how will you write a thank you note to him or her? You can write here are few tips to help you to write a thank you note. In the first sentence, thank the person. How will you thank the person? Thank the person and let him know the reason for it. Why are you thanking the person? Then go on to let the person know why you appreciate and what was done or given. Say how it was useful to you and express your feelings. C. Use polite language and keep the note short. So how we are going to write a thank you note? So you can write it. I am writing a letter to Sumit. So here you can write dear. You can write any of your friend's name. Here I am writing dear Sumit. Thank you for the gift you brought me from Manali. The unpainted wooden key rings are such a fantastic idea. I can paint them the way I like or decorate them with beads and sequins. They will help me do something creative. Thank you once again for such a lovely and unusual gift. With lots of love, Jewel. I hope you all understood this lesson. Please give a thumbs up and liking, and please subscribe to my channel. Please share this with your friends and relatives. Okay children, I'll meet you in the next class. Until then, bye.